It's in the game.
We have reached the semifinal stage of this college football playoff. It's time to find out who has the depth and the drive to take one huge step closer to the ultimate goal, hoisting that national championship trophy. This test is a matchup we cannot wait to see unfold. Welcome to the Caesars Superdome in New Orleans, site of the All-State Sugar Bowl, part of the college football playoff. As we see the number 4 seed in this playoff, the Michigan Wolverines, taking on a playoff team from last year, the Texas Longhorns. For EA Sports College Football, I'm Chris Fowler with Kirk Herbstreit. We're almost there. Time to find out who'll be headed to the national championship game. They'll return it from inside the 5. And he steps out of bounds right at the 25-yard line. using his legs. It's Hart. Fights off a defender. And the one moves the ball up to the 33.
Boy, after all the buildup and all the hype of the playoff game, you'd love to see the offensive line take control here on this first play. Just establish an identity. Let this defense know who they're facing.
Offense getting set. It's second down. Off the RPO, caught to the right. Uses the spin move to get into the open. Breaks into the clear. Touchdown, Wolverines, as they claim the lead here in this playoff game. You come out in the playoff game for no signs of rust for the offense immediately.
Yeah, no jitters at all. After the layoff, I wondered how they might be able to come out and communicate and actually just the rhythm to the offense. But they did not hesitate. They set the tone early. Now they got themselves a lead.
Fielded in the end zone. It's Douglas. And he's brought down at the 16. Would have been better off leaving it in the end zone for a touchback. Play action here on first down. On the run, he'll let it go. Aggressive call, a deep shot on first down, but incomplete.
Well, that's just a miscommunication here. That's busted coverage by the defense. There's no way you can leave a receiver that open. The only problem for the offense is the quarterback misses the throw. That's a touchdown.
It's a screen pass complete to the running back. They make the tackle, but that pass creates a solid gain.
Wow, we're early in this game, but I got a feeling this is not going to be the last time we see that screen. I mean, it worked perfectly here, and they get a first down. Now it's about confusing the defense when you see that same formation to get them looking for it again.
So the offense faces a third and manageable here from the 25-yard line. Breaking free at the 35. He runs out of bounds. That's a big gainer there.
Great job here by this offense being able to convert. Let's face it, they dug themselves a hole. They're down here early in this game. And with all this hype, the last thing you want to do is have to punt the ball. Come up with a conversion, keep your rhythm, keep your momentum, stick to your playbook. Good job here. Now let's see if they can keep that rhythm going.
Finds a receiver wide open. Tackle is finally made, but the gain is all the way to the 24. The long move to a hustle to the line here to run the hurry out. Clear movement before the snap, and it'll be a false start. And the head coach will decide to accept the penalty and take the yardage. The Longhorns pick up enough yards to move the sticks. Toss play to the outside. The junior able to bring him down quickly.
Love this early in the game by this defense, taking control of the line of scrimmage, not giving this back anywhere to go, and they keep him short of the first down.
Second down after that run on the previous play. It's an option look. Pitches to the back. Oh, he fought hard there, broke a tackle, but brought down short of the sticks.
Well, not a whole lot of options there for the quarterback. Ends up trying to pitch it out, get some yards, but not enough for the first down.
They come to the line, a long way to go for the first down, but needing this crucial conversion right now. Looking to throw it on third and very long. Caught over the middle. It's Douglas. The defense will wrap him up after about a 6-yard gain. Not enough for the first. It's fourth down. Someone moved this a bit too early, and it cost him 5 yards. Pretty easy call for the head coach. He will accept that penalty, of course. And here comes the field goal unit onto the field. He made it. points on the board.
Snap, the hold, the kick, everything there perfect to put 3 points up here for the offense.
On the hands team, all over that to make the recovery.
Chris, I just don't understand the logic here to go for this onside kick so early in the game, but I guess you can appreciate the boldness.
First play of the drive, they'll come out throwing. Slides it with throw. Finding space at the 20. Heads out of bounds after a solid gain.
Boy, nice job here by this offense, creating an opportunity for this receiver to excel after the catch. It's early in this game, so this defense better get their arms around this receiver because he could be a monster today.
Looking for a touchdown, but it's incomplete.
I'm not sure the quarterback makes the right decision on this one. I think if he'd do it over again, he would have found a different target downfield, but he made his decision. That one's incomplete.
On the ground, it's Hart. No stopping him on that one. Touchdown, Michigan.
As a defensive coordinator, you've got to be careful being so worried about this pass game and this quarterback that you're a little bit soft up front and it costs you. That's exactly what happened here as they scored this touchdown.
And he knocks through the PAT. Kickoff team out there, they are fired up after just scoring a touchdown. Bringing it out, it's Douglas. He's brought down to the 27-yard line. Decent return. The Longhorns offense takes the field. This is not the time to settle for field goals. They've got to find the end zone here. Now they're running on the toss. They tackle him behind the line, a loss of 4.
Well, setting the edge, a lot of times you'll rely on that offensive tackle to do the job at the line of scrimmage. Sometimes it's the tight end or maybe the H-back. But someone has got to set the edge of the line of scrimmage to give them a spot to go. If you're not able to do that, you're not able to turn the corner and make a big play.
As the first still on the move. And they make the tackle, but that's a huge chunk play on the scramble. He saw an opening, they just went for it.
Well, here's a quarterback that just takes control for himself. Picking up some nice yards when nothing else is there. This guy's a real threat.
So the offense with the 1st and 10 now. The football placed exactly at midfield. Breaks free. Oh, and he's free down the left side. Can they run him down? All the way to the end zone. What a play. Touchdown, Texas.
What a long run for the touchdown. I don't know if this defense was caught sleeping or walking in mud. I can't pick which one. Maybe it's both because the running back just went right by them so easily for the big game and a big-time score.
The extra point is good. They draw within 4, 14-10. Formation would indicate they're going to try the onside kick here. On the hands team does their job and secures the recovery. And the Michigan offense back out on the field. We have a shootout developing here. Each offense scoring a touchdown in their last possession. On the run, it's Hart.
Chris, I think we all kind of get caught up in third down. What's an offense doing on third down? But I think what's also important is how well you defend first down. If you can hold your opponents to a short gain or a tackle for a loss, you throw the offense out of whack, and their game plan gets much more challenging to try to come up with that first down.
Made the catch, but he was surrounded, Kirk. Not much room to run.
They did a really good job that time of leveraging him out in space. I thought he might have a chance to be able to shake loose because he is so elusive. But defense, as you said, did a really good job in the open field surrounding him. Just nowhere for him to go to pick up any more positive yards.
Offense stopped behind the line. A big play by the defense to wrap up the first period. So, Kirk, Michigan has the lead here at the end of the quarter. We've reached the end of one in this quest to move one step closer to a national championship. Let's check out the stats so far. going to go for it, try to keep the drive going. 4th down and 7. Here's the snap. Quarterback looking to throw. Caught by the receiver. He did not get it. A crucial play by this defense. What a 4th down stop.
Chris, what a great job here by this defense on this 4th down play. They knew exactly where to come up with that stop to get the turnover on downs, and they did it.
Here's the toss play. Runner heads outside. Heads out of bounds as a short gain on the play.
Just a really good job up front opening up that hole. And I'll tell you, watching this back more and more, love his vision, love the instincts that he has as a runner, and he has that combination of physicality and speed to be able to pick up first downs like that.
First down, why not keep it on the ground? Getting close to midfield now. They bring him down to the 47.
Chris, I just love to see this offensive line in this running game able to establish themselves. This back is already over 50 yards. We're in the first half, so really good job of establishing the run game. Opens up the play action, opens up one-on-one opportunities. Just keep winning the battle up front.
They flip it to him on the jet sweep. That's a nice wrap-up there by the junior.
Man, that jet sweep action puts so much pressure on a defense. You get so locked in on the ball attacking you downhill. But when offenses sprinkle this kind of offense in, it stretches this defense out wide and can create some vertical seams for big plays.
Can he make it to the marker? They pick up enough for the first down. Football goes to the 45.
Yeah, I love how the back didn't really dance around trying to make a big play. He knew it was 3rd down in inches, lower the shoulder, get the first down.
Longhorns pick up enough yardage for a fresh set of downs. And they'll go right back to him on first down. And they'll bring him down after just a short pickup.
Nice job here of controlling the line of scrimmage by this offensive line. The back does what he needs to do to get positive yards on first down.
2nd down after that run on the previous play. Quarterback adjusting now to the defense. He'll run it here. He's got room to run. They make the tackle, but that play moves it inside the red zone.
Boy, between this offensive line and this back, it's been a lot of fun to watch this offense tonight. You know, he's now over 100 yards on the game tonight. This is an evening he'll remember for a long time.
The Longhorns have 1st and 10 here. He'll hand it off. The gain is 3. Now it's 2nd down and 7. Two-back set, quarterback flanked by the backs. Pre-snap motion from the receiver. They look to throw it here on 2nd down. Here's a screen pass to the running back. Brought down at the 7, but the completion moves him into scoring position.
Well, it's so easy to get caught up on the receivers and the quarterback, and your eyes get lost. You forget about the running back. Nice catch and a first down for this offense.
First and goal, they'll try to run it in. Tackled behind the line. It's a loss of 2.
Things just appeared to be a bit out of sync from the get-go on that one. Give credit to the front 7 of that defense for staying in the proper lanes and getting to the ball carrier, not let him dance around and make something out of nothing.
2nd down, we're going to throw it. Looking to scramble. And it's going to be taken down there, but there is a flag on the field. Solid gain on the play there, wiped out by the penalty flag. We'll see if the offense can punch it in on 2nd and goal. Takes the handoff again. And they'll get him down that time.
And the defense is doing everything that they can to try to keep these guys out of the end zone. Now we've got a big third down coming up.
Offense moving backwards here, a long way from the goal line now. It's the 2-minute timeout of what's been a really competitive game so far. Chance for the offense to take the lead before the break. And the offense facing a 3rd and goal from a long way away. They'll change the pre-snap look now. Now in 3rd and very long, looking to throw. He escapes the pocket. And he gives himself up for a sack.
Boy, it's 3rd and goal, Chris, and they decide to throw for it. Nowhere to go with the football. The defense comes up with this big sack. And as an offensive coordinator, I don't think it's a bad call at all, but you got to put more pressure on this quarterback to make quicker decisions to get the ball out of his hands much quicker.
So here comes the kicking team on the field. They'll settle for 3. Oh, and he missed it. The kick is no good. And it's still a 4-point margin after the miss.
That's a missed opportunity for some points here. The way they were moving the football, I thought maybe a touchdown, at the very least 3 points, but instead, he shanks it.
Look out, room to run here. And he's in the clear down the right side, end zone ahead. Touchdown, Wolverines. Way too much speed in that play.
What a touchdown. Anytime you see a play go for that many yards, everything has to come together. The offensive line did their job, the running back's vision and instincts and speed, and the play caller setting up the perfect personnel group, formation, and play call. It all came together, and they get the big score.
Fielded in the end zone. It's Douglas. And he'll be tackled right at the 20. That's a good job by the coverage team. So the first play of the drive here coming up. Less than 2 minutes left on the clock. Off the play fake, looking to throw on 1st down. Taking a deep shot here to the right. The catch is made, and he does get the foot down to rule it a catch, a big gainer.
What a pitch and catch by the quarterback and receiver for a big gain for this offense.
Solid gain, moves the ball to the 48. 1st down play here. Receivers now getting some new assignments before the snap. Looks right, lets it fly. Makes the catch inside the 10-yard line. Forced out of bounds, but not before the football's moved inside the 10. It'll be 1st down and goal. Offense racing down the field. It sets up a 1st and goal inside the 10. Toss it to the back, running left. And he could not be stopped. Touchdown, Longhorns.
Chris, we're still early in this football game. We're in the 2nd quarter. It's a critical touchdown to get their confidence to believe that they can come back and still win this game.
PHC is good. They still trail by 4, 21-17.
Michigan, 21, Texas.
Fields it just outside the goal line. He'll be tackled at the 27. That's where the drive will start. Here's a wrinkle now. They go to the Wildcat formation with an extra blocker. Let's see how this works out. Direct snap. The Wildcat look doesn't get much that time. Just a few on the play. The timeout is called to talk strategy. Close game here as we approach halftime. Offense getting set up. Here's 2nd down. Quarterback drops back from the shotgun. Finds a receiver in the middle of the field. And he busts loose right down the middle. It's a foot race. All the way to the end zone. They couldn't catch him. Touchdown, Michigan.
I'll tell you what, in this first half, this quarterback seems to be making all the right reads and showing the accuracy that he's shown all year long. Outstanding pass, great conversion. They put 6 more on the board.
Michigan, 28, Texas, 17.
Bringing it out, it's Douglas. Tackled at the 14. Not very good field position to start here. Looks like a player is down injured at that last play. We'll take a timeout while they check it out. So here we go, the first play of the drive, less than a minute to play before halftime. Here comes a first down pass attempt. Looking for a man deep on the right side. And it's picked off. He throws it right into double coverage and pays for it. Could take it all the way. Past the 20. At the 10. Touchdown, Wolverines. 6 points for the defense in this playoff game. What a moment.
Boy, what a tough blow for this offense. Already in field goal range, and the quarterback puts one in the defense's arms, and he takes it all the way back for a touchdown. Huge momentum swing here in the first half.
So the offense getting some momentum before halftime with the touchdown. Now they kick off in hopes the defense can get a quick stop. Fielded in the end zone. It's Douglas. Tackled at the 14. Not very good field position to start here. So they'll start this drive here with less than a minute remaining on the first half clock. Now here's the toss play. Breaks free. A solid 8-yard gain brings up a 2nd and 2. The offense will call a timeout. That's their second of the half.
Chris, it's the consistency of this back is giving this defense fits. They've got to come up with some changes up front. This guy's already over 50 yards, and if he keeps running the way he is, not only is he having a great day, but it's going to give this quarterback a chance to hit some big plays downfield off play action.
Quarterback looking to throw it on second down. Going to try to use his legs here. And he'll pick up the first down, stopped at the 27. And a quick timeout call by the offense after the play.
I'd really like this call by this offense on 2nd and short. Looking to maybe take a shot downfield. Nobody is open, so instead, he's able to just tuck it, run, and pick up a nice first down.
They'll try the left side with a toss. They'll stop him behind the line for a loss of 1. The Longhorns will hustle to the line to crank the tempo. Takes the handoff and tests the left side. And he's out of bounds after gaining decent yardage.
I'll take that every single time. Offensive line does a nice job up front. This back's vision and ability to get positive yards by lowering his pads on full display right there.
So the offense takes the field in the final seconds of the half. Chance for just a couple more plays. Dropping back, looking to throw for the first down. On the move now. He's going to pull it down and run. Past the 45. They finally get him down, but a big play to the 46. Quarterback making adjustments now to what the defense is showing. And that will do it for the first half here. Kevin Connors now has our halftime update.
Michigan, 35.
And the Wolverines will kick this deep to begin the second half. Bringing it out, it's Douglas. He's got some daylight, turning on the speed. Turns on the speed. Can they catch him? All the way for a touchdown. That is an unforgettable moment for that kick return. A touchdown in a playoff game.
Great blocking to set this return up, and of course you can see his natural instincts as a runner. Once he got through that initial surge from the coverage unit, nobody's going to stop him from scoring.
And the point after is good. Looks like they're lining up to attempt an onside kick.
Texas, 24.
They safely make the recovery. The onside kick doesn't work. They come to the line in the Wildcat formation. Defense got to be on alert here. And it's a direct snap. Now when he's getting boxed in, the defense not at all fooled by the Wildcat look.
Well, I don't think the offensive line gave the back much of a chance at all. Now, give credit to the defense. It was almost like they were anticipating a run and got up close to the line of scrimmage in a hurry.
Running play goes backwards, makes it 2nd down and 12 now. Quarterback wants to throw it on second down. Pass ball is incomplete. There was a lot of contact. No penalty. Brings up third down.
What a hit there by the defender. Tough for the receiver to hold on to the football when he has that kind of contact. Good, clean play by the defense.
Offense been in reverse here. Now a long way to go to convert this third down. Dropping back, looking to throw for the first down. Looking deep to the right side. That one falls incomplete. They tried to press it deep, but now it brings up fourth down. The Wolverines will look to convert here on fourth down. And he's throwing for it on fourth down. And he's brought down. A sack will end this drive. Huge play here by the defense.
Now, the quarterback's got to get the ball out of his hands. He had a lot of time back there in the pocket, looking over the field, desperately trying to find an open receiver. Nobody's open, but he still has got to take off or try to make a play. Instead, he's sacked, and it's a turnover on downs.
A quick throw out left, complete. And the runner scoots out of bounds after gaining some decent yardage. Longhorns come up to the line in the hurry-up. Ball handed off. He stopped just short of that first down marker, inches away from it. Third down. This offense could really use a conversion here, down multiple scores. Grab near the sticks. It's Douglas. And he's run out after a big gain. The offense will be set up with a first down and goal. Here we go, first and goal. A touchdown here gets him right back into this game. Here's the handoff. The junior able to bring him down quickly. And the player is down injured after that last play. We'll take a timeout while they check him out. Second down and goal. We're trying to run it with the option. Quarterback still with the football. Couldn't quite get in, but they're knocking on the door at the 1. They get closer, but now they line up on third and goal from the 1. There's some pre-snap movement in the backfield. On third and goal, they'll try to run it in. He's going to lose ground on the run, and now it brings up fourth down. The Longhorns will come to the line looking to convert on fourth down. They snap it. Quarterback looking to throw the ball. Moves out of the pocket. Touchdown, Texas. Look out. Whole different game now.
That's a quarterback who's willing his team to find a way to win. Fourth and goal, everything covered, and instead of trying to squeeze it in, he trusts his legs to get it into the end zone, and it pays off.
Drops back from the shotgun, looking for an open man. And it's incomplete, and a very quick throw.
Oh, my gosh, Chris. All he had to do is look it in, and he drops it. Let's see how that drop ends up affecting him the rest of this game.
Oh, the kicking team makes the recovery. Well executed onside kick.
Well, now that we're in this second half, Chris, you're limited on how many possessions you can get to get back into this game, and I think they needed to get something to get them going. Now you steal back some momentum. Let's see what they can do with this.
Okay, the Texas offense comes back out on the field. On first down, it's play action. On the run, who's going to chuck it deep? Incomplete. They cannot connect on the deep ball.
Well, he's looking for that deep completion. I love the chunk play. I love the idea of being aggressive. They just come up empty.
So second down after the incompletion. He hands it off from the gun. Tackled after a 3-yard gain, so it sets up a 3rd and 7. Not going to be easy here. Backed up a long way to go for a first down. They'll hand it off. That play will move the sticks. Set him up first down at the 42.
You know, offensive linemen are just a certain breed. They're always going to do their job, no matter who's back there carrying the ball. I'll tell you what. They have a little bit more confidence when the person that's carrying the ball can break off some big-time runs. That makes him block just a little bit harder, knowing what he's potentially capable of doing.
Only a small gain. Now looking at 2nd and 9.
Chris, the spread era over the years has always grown offensively, but what I've been always impressed with defenses that really build their defense to play in space still have an ability to be sound at the line of scrimmage and defend a running game. It's exactly what we saw right there.
Here's a good throw off the play fake. To get him down quickly, not much of a gain on that completion. Longhorns looking to run some tempo here. On 3rd down, he drops to throw. Quick completion to the tight end. They convert on 3rd down and move the football to the 25.
Well, this is what coaches love to see. A quarterback with the ability to read the defense properly and then just get it to the open man. Sometimes it sounds simple, but it's tough to execute. This time we have good recognition by the quarterback. Then he gets it down to the tight end. You can see what he can do after the catch.
Off the play fake, looking to throw. Gets rid of it on the move. Good throw, catch made. Tackle is made, just a short gain after the completion. And that's the fullback making the catch. That was not a big concern for this defense when they built the game plan, but maybe they have to shift the focus.
Yeah, they have to, because this guy's athletic enough to be able to make that catch. This guy pounds those shoulders in to make blocks play after play. I think it's very nice to be able to see him finally show what he can do catching a ball like this.
Handoff in a single back formation. Able to fight for a decent gain here in that running play. 3rd and short here in this playoff game. The 8th play of the drive. Quick throw caught on the left side. Touchdown, Longhorns. What an amazing comeback here. That's just nice execution. Quarterback and receiver Kirk perfectly in sync that time.
Yeah, you can see why route running is one of the most underrated attributes of a receiver. It's easy to get caught up on their ability to catch or their vertical or their speed, but nothing substitutes for someone who can create separation like this before the ball's even thrown.
There's the snap. They'll set up to throw. And he'll run it into the end zone. The lead up to 3 points now. So after putting up the touchdown, the kickoff team is out there to boot it away.
Texas.
Return starts from inside the 5. To be tackled at the 17. Strong job by the coverage team. The first play of the drive now coming up from the 17-yard line. First down, looking to throw the ball. Makes a quick grab. Breaks one tackle, gets brought down, but picks up some decent yardage. Important 2nd down play coming up. Gonna run it. It's hard. They test the middle of the defense, but get nothing. Well, they don't block the defensive end and show some quickness, Kirk, getting around the edge that time.
Yeah, this guy's usually getting around the edge to put pressure on the quarterback, but he reminds everybody here that this guy's a complete package. Not only can he...
He's in the clear. The 30. Finally tackled down at the 17-yard line. Now this offense in great scoring position.
Boy, just a great job by this quarterback of being able to put this ball up into the air to give his receiver a chance to time that up perfectly for a huge gain for the offense.
So Texas has the lead, Kirk, as we break here for the quarter. Sitting in a pretty good spot as we wrap up the 3rd quarter, trying to keep those national championship hopes alive. Let's take a quick look at the game sets while we have a chance. 1 quarter to go. Let's see if this sets up as a classic finish. Back at it to start the quarter. Offense getting set to run a first down play. The shotgun handoff here. End zone ahead. Touchdown, Michigan. And they take the lead here in the 4th quarter.
Oh, just a great job here by the offensive line and the running back to be able to get this ball into the end zone late in the game like this, now in the fourth quarter, to give them the lead.
Point after, knocked right through. Got momentum after scoring that touchdown. Now the kickoff team out there to kick it away. Fielded in the end zone. It's Douglas. He's tackled at the 17, so it would have been better to leave it in the end zone for a touchback. The Longhorns offense takes the field. Back goes in motion now. Let's see how the defense adjusts. He's looking to scramble. He'll avoid the big hit with the slide.
Well, they did a good job of getting pressure on the quarterback, but, man, make the play. Bring him down. Instead, they give up positive yards here on the scramble.
First down and 10. On the toss play, runner moving left. Runner scoots out of bounds after gaining decent yards.
What a great job to be able to establish some rhythm to an offense. When you can run the football like this, it just opens up the playbook. You can continue to run. You can go to play action. You really keep the defense on their heels when you can run the ball like this. Nice play.
Getting set. Here's second down. Moving the receiver around pre-snap. Here's a throw underneath to the tight end. To make the stop, but he's in enemy territory now. First down to the 45.
Man, what a great effort by the tight end. Not only does he make the catch, but how about the effort there to break that tackle to pick up more yards?
Toss play to the running back going left. Pickup is 5 yards, so it's second down and 5.
I know the toss play begins with a guy taking a snap, he turns around, and flips it to the runner. But where the real intrigue is can they set the edge as an offense? Whether it's an offensive tackle, a tight end in that same direction, where they want to run the ball. Because if they can do that, you get the result that you want just like this. If you don't, oftentimes, the play is blown up right at the line of scrimmage.
Takes a big shot there from the defense, but moves the sticks. First down.
Boy, this back is having some kind of game today. He just continues to pile up the yardage. That puts him over 150 yards now, and this defense has no real answers in trying to keep him contained.
They'll run the option. Pitch play to the back. He's got the first and still going. Finally brought down, but the option produces a big game that time. That's great execution.
The defense has been torn up through the air, and now the option game is starting to make its presence felt. Good read here by the quarterback to pitch it out and pick up a first.
First and goal. Can the offense punch it in and claim the lead here in the fourth quarter? Quarterback changing the play now at the line. The offense will take their first time out of the half to talk strategy here.
Timeout, Texas.
It's first and goal. Can they punch it in and take the lead? The offense with some pre-snap motion. Here's the handoff on first and goal. Breaking tackles and going. And he muscled out of bounds very close to the goal line.
Chris, that's positive yards on first and goal, which is obviously good. But now we're at this point in the game, critical series. They've got to find a way to get the ball in the end zone.
Run to the left, trying to find pay dirt. Nowhere to run. They'll corral him for no gain.
Well, they came very close to punching that one in, and now third down and goal. And if I'm the OC, I challenge my offensive line in that back. I just slam it right back into that A-gap and try to overpower that defensive front.
This could be the biggest play so far. Fourth and goal. This offense is down. Needs this. We've reached the 2-minute timeout as this offense tries to stage a dramatic comeback and win the game late. So trailing in the final quarter of a close game, they're going to go for it on fourth and goal. On the ground, trying to power toward the goal line. Touchdown, Texas. They jump on top now here in the fourth.
Well, what an unbelievable job by this offense, Chris. They put themselves in a position to put a touchdown on the board. They take the lead, and now we'll see if their own defense can hold on to that lead in these last couple minutes of the game.
Texas.
And he takes this from inside the 5. To be tackled at the 17. Strong job by the coverage team. Looks like a man is down in the field after the last play, so we'll take a timeout. And the first play of the drive now coming up from the 17-yard line. On 1st and 10, they'll look to throw it. Cut quickly. It's a solid gain. Moves the ball out to the 28. Time winding down deep in this game with a shot at the championship game on the line. And the offense step up. Grab down the middle. It's Hart. Defense reacts quickly. A very short gain on the play.
Man, give the defense a lot of credit. You're taking away the elite receiver. That primary target forces the quarterback to find a second or third option. He gets positive yards, but anytime you can take away the big play late in the game, it's going to help you be able to secure victory.
Quick throw to his receiver. That one falls incomplete. Looking for a flag. Doesn't get it. Brings up third down.
Now that's going to bring up a critical third down here as we're late into this football game and a drive where they need points. This quarterback's got to take control of this huddle, make sure everybody's on the same page. You have multiple plays that you could go to, whether it's a run or a pass, but you've got to come up with a first down.
All right, serious drama here. The semifinal game comes down to the final couple minutes. Can the offense make a play here? It's a quick grab. And the defense wraps him up quickly. Got about 5 yards in the completion, but now it's fourth down. Their last chance here. And he goes down, but the important thing is enough to move the sticks and a fresh set of downs. The playoff game comes down to this. Tight game. Final minutes. Can the offense produce some magic? Looking deep for late game heroics. That one falls incomplete. Good defensive play. Brings up second down.
You get a tight end like this, and you know he's used to dishing out the punishment, but here, he's the one that has to absorb the contact, and as a result, he's unable to hold on to the football.
Time winding down deep in this game with a shot at the championship game on the line. Can the offense step up? But they can't make the connection. Ball's incomplete.
Well, this is it. Late in the game, really tight situation. This is what separates a good quarterback from a great quarterback. Can he come up with the play to keep this drive alive?
And he'll drop back here on third down. Lets it go quickly. He makes the grab. That play enough for a first down. The offense set up at the 43. All right, serious drama here. The semifinal game comes down to the final couple minutes. Can the offense make a play here? Looking for his big tight end. And it's incomplete. The defender arrived the same time as the football. And now it's second down.
That's a misfire there, Chris. This passing game has got to be able to get into sync and find a rhythm.
Time winding down deep in this game with a shot at the championship game on the line. Can the offense step up? Looking to pass here on second down. Receiver makes the catch. Tackle is made. It's a short gain, well short of the marker. And the offense calls timeout with 17 seconds left. All right, serious drama here. The semifinal game comes down to the final couple minutes. Can the offense make a play here? DB's looking to jam the receivers at the snap. Drops back, looking to throw for it on third down. Incomplete, trying to find the receiver there. Just missed him.
Chris, this is it. It comes down to this fourth down play to be able to stay in this football game. They've got to convert to be able to keep their hopes alive. Can this quarterback deliver and make the play?
Fourth down, he's throwing for it. Oh, and it's incomplete, and the drive ends right there.
Boy, as a play caller, you save this play for this moment. Under 2 minutes to go. Fourth down. Fourth quarter, game on the line, and then you just got to rely on your quarterback to make good decisions and be accurate with the football. In this case, he is not, and that, to me, is probably the ball game.
Looks like the offense will just take a knee here.